Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Avalanche price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And let's start with the overview. Bullish and bearish scenario for Avalanche here. We have of course an impulse toward the upside, potentially finishing wave A or a wave A as well. And one is of course a zigzag and the other one is of course for A, B, C, D, E and a triangle. Potentially, of course, that this is an impulse and potentially that also that it can be, of course, corrective in a zigzag, of course, for a triangle. So yeah, the scenarios are not very clear because of this choppy price here, but still, of course, possibly that we have, of course, much more as a triangle here. And that because, of course, the impulsive wave move toward the downside that we see after a wave E. And in this case scenario, we expect, of course, that potentially, of course, we're still moving toward the downside here in two scenarios. The first one, of course, after finishing a triangle here, corrective wave, you're looking for kind of like three waves toward the downside to hit between the 0.618, 0.786, of course, and potentially this even will unfold the second scenario as well, which is 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave C. Meaning you are in an A, B, or B and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A bigger correction in a bearish scenario, of course, after having an impulse, three waves toward the upside. It doesn't matter, both needs this big wave as well toward the downside. Now, before moving to the very bearish, let's see the small bearish scenario that we have here, which is start to get a little bit closer to the finish here, where we potentially have an A, B, and a C. This is your bullish scenario where you have a wave 1 here potentially, of course, and then you're looking for a corrective wave here as A, B, and a C after an impulse, meaning 1 and then 2. Your wave 2 perfect fib level, we just entered right now inside the 0.618, 0.786. Currently, this is the highest scenario until invalidation, of course, at 0.886, meaning is this level. At $10.9, of course, is our invalidation for any kind of bullish scenario because, of course, bullish scenario cannot start from a 886, right? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it can be ABC, definitely a wave C can be, but it cannot be a wave 2 for an impulse. It can be as well a wave 2 for a ending diagonal. Yeah, that's also possible. But yeah, the possibilities start to get lower and lower, of course. And taking the low here, total invalidation, meaning you're moving directly to the next blue box between the 0.618 and 0.786. And this will bring us, of course, impulsively towards the downside. Now, the good thing is that we are inside this blue box and potentially we're gonna estimate, of course, this zigzag. If we get the fib levels here in our 4-hour scenarios, let's move to the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours chart here, this is our big zigzag that we're talking about it right now. And this is, of course, the wave C that we're looking at. And potentially, of course, it can be impulsive here. But the problem with it here is that you cannot see like really nice impulse, right? You can see just overlapping waves. There is no impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation, meaning higher potential even that this is a 3 corrective wave for A, B, and a C towards the downside. Your wave C might be the following 1, 2, 3, 4 finished, and you're looking right now for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish your wave 5, finishing wave C with it, and wave A potentially, of course, for bigger bearish. But don't forget that it also can finish a wave 2 here. Yeah. So wave 2 meaning in a big bullish scenario where you're looking to this wave 2 here exactly as well. And this scenario, of course, let's go back to the 4-hour chart here. With the wave 2, you would like, of course, to move for higher impulsively, right? I'm not saying that directly it's going to move for high. Don't forget that we are inside the blue box. It is an opportunity, of course. It depends on your strategy and how you trade. Everything has some risk at the end, but trade safe, of course. But it's a nice opportunity. The target that I'm really taking aim on is, of course, the A, B, and a C 1-to-1 fib level. which is at $14.75. This is exactly in confluence with our blue box, yeah, which are the fib levels for a wave 2 and also fib level for a wave ABC zigzag here and moving for higher. So the $14 is on the target. Yeah, I'm aiming at it, and we gonna see, of course, what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put also my alarm here for it, so in case we hit it, of course, even a little bit before it. So yeah, these are the scenarios. Now, still, for me, of course, I'm still in bullish scenario for AVAX. I know we're seeing a lot of red, guys, but this is how you have to reverse your thinking here, and of course, where you start to think, of course, where it's gonna reverse. Yeah, so and to be ready, right? This is the idea. Now let's take a look also at the KGT. On the KGT, of course, we see a lot of bearish, of course, a lot of bearish signal conversions, a lot of invalidations for bullish, but don't forget that you took the low. Now on the 15-minute chart, we got the buy signal, which is a nice indication, of course, that it might, of course, start here a new scenario, right, which is, of course, potentially a rebound for a wave 3. And that because, of course, anyway, if we are impulsive here in double 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5 4 and a 5 4 and a 5, let's say this is gonna finish a wave A, yeah, in an impulse. You would like to see another wave B and a C, meaning the rebound is coming soon or later, whether you are bullish or you are bearish. A rebound has to be given, of course, and an decisive rebound as well. It has to be given, of course, in order to continue towards the downside. That was it for AVAX. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.